cases from TORRAS for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, up next. Welcome, and thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ray, and if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, tap the bell to get notified when I post new content, and if you find this following video useful, please give it a thumbs up. I'd very much appreciate it. So if you're watching this, you are familiar with the name TORRAS. Every year they release a great iPhone case lineup, and every year I make it a point to pick up at least one of their cases to review. I always include one for my clear case video I do every year, and they always have great options to choose from. And yeah, I do like having different options for iPhone cases. I probably swap out my case as often as I swap out the strap on my Apple Watch. So let's see what options we have from TORRAS this year, and let's start with this one right here. And this one is a clear case with a stand for the bezel. And this is kind of a cheat. I did take a look at this one in my clear case video. I just repackaged it for this video. So before actually we put this on the phone, let's take a look at, let's do a FineWoven case check. I've had questions, people ask me, how's that FineWoven going along? So the much maligned FineWoven case from Apple is here. This is again the FineWoven case in taupe. I doubled down on FineWoven. I got me the wallet, and I think they still both look okay. I've had the wallet for about a couple weeks, so that's how much wear it's showing after about 2 weeks. FineWoven case and Apple wallet in taupe. You can see there's some dirt on there. It's not as pristine as it was when I first opened up, but again, the wallet, it's going to take the first hit for dirt, and that's again a couple weeks of use. There's some scrapes on there. I expect it since I've been using this. I've pretty much been using, okay, so I did say I'd like swapping out cases, but I've been using this case purposely to show the wear, and this is the case itself. And actually, I think it's actually holding up pretty well. Let's get the focus. Considering that this case did get wet this past week, I set it down on the counter that was wet, didn't realize it was wet. So it soaked in some water. So I don't know if the camera showed, but there is some areas where you could see that it did come into contact with water, and whatever kind of dirt was in the fabric kind of moved around in there. And it's showing some wear, but again, I don't think that's bad at all. I think that's probably in line with the material used in any other case that's not clear or a hard, non-porous surface. So any porous surface for a case, this is probably what it's going to look like. Again, I don't think that's too bad at all. I think it is starting to create its own patina or wear. So we'll see. Again, I'm going to purposely continue to use this more often than the other cases, and we'll see what it looks like after, a few months, maybe 6 months, and I'll stop doing these checks. Unless you guys, if you want more FineWoven checks on videos I do, I'll do them. Let me know in the comments below. But I'll probably stick with doing that for every case review I do. I'll probably do a FineWoven check. So that is what the FineWoven case looks like about after a month of use. Cool. So back to the regular scheduled program, and this is the TORRAS case, the box set L stand. This is their clear MagSafe stand with the bezel stand. This bezel will act as a stand as well. The materials feel like a more harder, rigid polycarbonate on the back and with a softer TPU sides, and that's so that you can install the phone in this case and to give you a little bit of cushion there. So this is a nice clear case. Let's go ahead and put the phone in here. Fits right in. It's a good fit, good feel in the hand. It adds minimal bulk. You can feel that there's a case on there, but it's not too bad. Buttons are clicky. Again, it gives you great protection around the cameras, as this again doubles as a stand. And to use it as a stand, you just flip it up And there is your stand for your case, and you can use your phone. Let's see if we can see that on the stand, and you've got actually some options for angles as you move this forward and back. That's about as far back as it'll go, and then you can adjust it to however you want to view your content. And that works actually pretty well as a stand. I find that very functional. There was some marketing photography that I saw where they use this as a ring as well. If you want to secure it on your hand by using it as a ring. I've never found myself to use it that way, but you can. If you want to secure your phone, it works for that purpose as well. So overall, a nice case. Buttons are clicky. They do include that all-important action button. It is not a cutout. Tactile buttons again. Openings for ports and speakers. And this is a nice case. Feels good in hand. Let's check out that MagSafe. And the MagSafe works. So this is a nice usable case. I do like this case. Again, with the added functionality of having MagSafe as well as a stand for the bezel. And that'll, again, this metal stand, metal bezel will provide great protection for your cameras. I happen to have a protector on there, but if you didn't, this would definitely keep those cameras protected. And again, also a nice lip on the front to keep your phone protected if you place your phone face down. So this is a good case. Let's move on to the next. This one looks like the diamond clear case. So this is the TORRAS diamond clear case. This is going to be their clear case entry. And it looks like this comes with buttons. You have customizable buttons. If you can see that. Customizable buttons for the clear case. Looks like you get some gray ones and an orange one. So those could be fun if you like to customize your phone or the different looks. The orange ones could be kind of cool, I guess. It should be kind of cool to put on the orange ones and put on my orange Apple Watch strap. That'd be a cool way. So you can see right now there are the frosted buttons on there, and you can swap them out with these buttons. I'm not going to bother doing that. I've done it on the case before. It's kind of cool to do, but swapping out buttons kind of fiddly, and I've kind of felt it was easy to lose them if you don't keep them. But overall, it's a cool concept. So if you like customization, those buttons are there. Let's go ahead and put the phone in here. So this is a nice fitting case, actually. It's a great looking clear case. The material on here is TPU, and the back is a harder polycarbonate. Pretty much, your run-of-the-mill clear case, going to provide great protection and also allow you to show off that phone. Let's go ahead and pull off this protective sleeve there. And that is a nice clear case. Again, a nice good high bezel to protect those cameras. Buttons are clicky. Yep, and it has that all important action button. Easy to manipulate that action button. Good lip on the front to keep your screen well protected when you place it on the table, screen down. None of these cases, well, I don't want to say none just yet, but I don't anticipate any of these cases laying flat on its back, just because huge camera, you have to add a lot of extra material on this case to have it lay flat. So this one won't, I know that already, and this one won't either. But for the most part, it's stable. But this is a good case. So these have been, for the most part, hard polycarbonate back, flexible bumper of TPU. Every year the manufacturers say they're anti-yellowing or delayed yellowing, and they have new materials. For the most part, I do find that TPU will yellow after some time, but again, time will tell. But that has usually been the case, so I would expect these to, after some time, yellow. But they're inexpensive enough, around $20 or so, maybe less, maybe more, depending on if there's a sale. That, you know, if it's yellow, you can just toss it, recycle it, and pick up a new one. Okay, so next up we have the TORRAS Ostand, and it looks like it's in blue. And this one also has customizable buttons. Now these buttons are kind of cool. They look like they're metallic. Looks like orange and a black, or is that like a dark green? Looks like a really darker green to me. So if you like customizable buttons, there you go. That's cool. Cool to have that option. Just don't lose them. And this is the case itself, and yeah, it is a blue case. And this one is a nice one. This one has a smooth texture on the outside. More rigid, probably, again, it's probably polycarbonate and probably TPU bumper. With this, it won't really matter much because this is tinted, so obviously this won't turn yellow. And this is these type of cases with color combinations where you have a clear back and a colored or tinted bumper are probably your best options to not worry about yellowing at all. And this one looks like it has a MagSafe that doubles as a stand as well. So let's go ahead and put the phone in here. And that fits like a glove. And I do like the extra protection that this one is going to give your phone. Nice material around the bumper. Again, that bezel is going to keep your cameras well protected. The buttons are clicky. And that action button works great. Openings for ports and speakers. Again, I wish I had a blue phone to show this one off in. That looks really cool. Nice seamless feeling case. This is a good looking case. Even looks great with that natural titanium. So again, good material on here. Minimal branding. There's a TORRAS there. That's not too bad. And then this cool kind of innovative rotatable ring. So if you wanted to use this as a stand, you could bring it out that way. You can see, you can view your content in landscape mode. But since this is rotatable, you've seen cases like this, you can actually rotate it there. So this is on the bottom. Then you have a lot of different angling options on there. More upright, a little bit more laid down. If you're, say you're standing or sitting over your phone, you can tilt it that many ways. And with this rotatable ring, you can rotate it to the bottom and do the same for the most part in portrait mode as well. Pretty stable. You can view or do some work on there. Now maybe at this, probably one of the more extreme angles, this might get a little heavy, but you can at least view. You probably wouldn't be able to work too much on there, but that again is a great option to have. This is a cool, nice, innovative rotatable stand, and since it rotates, you can definitely use this as a ring if you want to hold your phone securely and the phone is a little large for your hand. This will double as that. So this is a great solution for quite a lot of things, as well as the most important thing obviously is attaching to mounts and MagSafe charging. As you can see, MagSafe charging works just fine on here. So this is a cool one. I might have to pick this one up in gray or black, or I wonder if they probably make this in clear. This is the rotatable Ostand case from TORRAS. Great functionality with this case. Good one. Let's move on to the next one. And the last one we have looks like it's a TORRAS Guardian case, and I picked this one up because I liked that it came in a natural titanium color. Let's hope it matches the case or the phone. And this one also comes with interchangeable buttons. That's cool. I'll probably keep the buttons on here this color. I like that. Might though swap out that action button with that orange one. That looks kind of cool. Kind of highlight that button. I'll have to do that. So this is again the Guardian case from TORRAS in natural titanium color. So let's get the phone in there. And that looks good with that natural titanium. I think that looks great. It's a nice color, nice case. It's gonna be a good complement for your natural titanium phone. It's a good looking case. The buttons are clicky, volume up and down buttons are clicky. That action button is easy to toggle on and off and manipulate. That's good. Opening for ports and speakers. Minimal branding. There's a TORRAS logo stamped there. If I made this case, I'd want to put my name on there as well. Again, good protection for the cameras with the bezel and nice generous front lip. This is a nice case. I like the way it feels in hand. Doesn't add too much bulk, but it does add some good drop protection, I'm sure, with that extra material around the bumper. Feels nice and secure in hand. And of course that MagSafe is gonna work. Yep. So great case. Although if they make this in this color, I might have to pick it up. But I do like this case. And it just has that aligning. So it has a lining magnet there. So if you wanted to use your Apple Wallet, you can use it with that case. And look at that. That taupe Apple Wallet does not look bad at all on this case. It actually complements it really well. I'm sure this is a combination I'll be using quite a bit. That looks cool to me. Good looking case. So this is the lineup from TORRAS this year, and these are some great looking cases with extra functionality. I know they make cases without the MagSafe ring. I know some people hate that MagSafe ring. I like it. I like the functionality. I don't mind the way it looks at all. But if you don't like it, there are options without the ring. I'm sure TORRAS has some. Obviously not going to get them with cases like this because that's the whole point of the case. But a good clear case, a great clear case with a kind of nifty stand here. And I've gotten cases like this in the past, not from TORRAS, but from other manufacturers, and I found that very useful. I use that quite a bit. I'll probably use this one quite a bit with that nice O-ring there. It's rotatable, gives you different options to use that stand, not only in portrait mode, but also in landscape mode, or should I say not only in landscape mode, but also in portrait mode. And you can rotate that, and it also doubles or triples as a ring or to replace like a pop socket, so you can securely hold that phone in hand. And this one, I thought this was a great color combination with good protection. This is a great looking case. If you have a natural titanium iPhone, this is going to be a great option for you. I really do like this one. Let me let you take a look at that one again. Natural titanium and the natural titanium Guardian case from TORRAS. So overall, again, great lineup from TORRAS, great cases. Do you like TORRAS cases? Are you a TORRAS fan? Let me know in the comments below what your favorite TORRAS cases are. And until the next one, please take care and be safe out there.